Now I'm sitting here at Doug Chesley Auctioneering. I'm getting ready to do a preview, or at least attempt one. A couple things I want you to know. There's still a day left to bring consignments in. It's Wednesday afternoon about 3:30. That's the first thing. So I'll leave a link down below. I'm not going to be able to get everything, but I always try to pinpoint the stuff out that is at least of interest to me. And I would think after 7 years on YouTube, it's of interest, some of it, to you too. I will leave a link below, the auction zip link, so you can catch up on what's come in on Thursday after I do the preview. Number two, it's rainy and windy, and I don't have one of them little goofy rabbit tail microphones to kill the wind sound. So this is like old-fashioned YouTube, you know, the old days when people just use their cell phone, you know, like I have the entire time that I've had my channel. So let's go, let's show. And who knows where the video will be cut off. Wind and rain, that's the name of the game today. All right, let's start right off with an Allis Chalmers 8-foot disc, and it looks pretty good. I mean, a little wear on the outer disc there and stuff, but I mean, this is the second Allis Chalmers that I've seen sell, or that at least is going to sell this week. And before that, I hadn't seen hardly any. It looks like all the cleaners and stuff are there. I can do the, oh yeah, she spins. Spin to win. But yeah, a little 8-footer. This would be perfect for like a farm all H. We could get rid of deer in the rear. What looks like a John Deere rake. And actually it is a John Deere rake, because right there's the, I can't read that, but yeah. And we got Case IH 8430 baler, feeder wagon, manure spreader, a couple wooden kicker wagons up there, and then I don't know, like decorative stuff. But look at the sheds. Gonna say, if it starts raining hard enough, I'll just go in one of them. Oh, we got to come back and check out this Cub Cadet. Okay, another 8430, but this one's listed for parts. So there you go. Geez, a Cub Cadet 124. This looks like a lot more my speed. And then a newer model. I don't know, what would this be, late 90s? But this would be probably late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, I'd be all about that. They've upgraded the seat and stuff, but got a work plate in the back. Heck yeah. And this is, okay, so 124. It almost looks like the 1200 with the 3-speed and the creeper gear right there. There's a slot for it, but I don't know. Hey, if it mows, it goes. Coming back to the tractors, check this out, a Massey 235. Heavy counterweights up front here, because sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you have a forklift on the back. There you go. You need a forklift, but want it on the back of a tractor, this is your machine. Super A post pounder. And it does look like it would pound some serious post, man. Check that sucker out. I'd have a use for that on my on the east end of the property. It's got one of the mini alternators that I like on machines this size. Got Titans in the rear and a John Deere up top seat, but yeah, rear weight and oh, I don't know. I'm a flatlander, so I don't care if there's counterweight on the other side. Oh, Stony Ridge 255. I believe you have this very tractor. Not exactly, because pretty sure you didn't drive it here and drop it off. But yeah, 255 Massey Ferguson. Good little Ute tractor. 540. Does have a remote in the rear and a Cat 1 3-point hitch. Those are tiny little holes there in toolbox. Okay, it's got a new exhaust pipe coming underneath, so yeah, diesel too, because you ain't no weasel. Polaris Razor, and these have been the craze over the last probably, I'd say, at least 10 years. This is an 800 here, so Get the Trail Rider. I got a place for it at home. And I believe this is a 2012. Looks really good for that year, so it was used, not abused. Yeah, there you go. Razor. Older Kubota. Looks respectable. M8200 front wheel assist. And around the back. Okay, 2 remotes, 540. That looks like Cat 2 to me. Hong Kong Fu. To me, I'm not getting in the cab because the wind's blowing so hard it'd probably rip the door off. But yeah, there you go. Got the brush guard up front, the old homemade brush guard, but at least they painted it Kubota orange for you pumpkin heads. Now here's something I've never seen before and probably will never see again. You too. This is an International Hydro 2544. And what this basically is, it's the industrial version of the 544. And the Hydro itself was an option. In these tractors, they came with a little bit heavier front ends. I think the front was a little different too. But yeah, this is the Hydro option. And they're calling this a high boy. And I've heard them called high track, high boy, whatever. But yeah, it's got the ladder going up top, or you have the pole vault option if you're a good pole vaulter. But yeah, you come around the back here, it's another post pounder. You got, I mean, geez, you walk the plank, pound some posts, good to go. And I gotta tell you, man, the 2544 and the 544, 2 highly desirable tractors in their day, and even to this day. Interesting. There's a DR trimmer mower. Looks like a 2-bottom Ford, and it's all there. Sickle bar mower, Massey Ferguson. It's got to be about 7 foot probably. 3-point hitch special. Post hole digger, and that one there. It's got a tag on it, but I can't read it. Somebody painted over it. And another one here, but it doesn't have the auger. That one does. Cute little Massey Ferguson 2-row planter. Okay, I can't tell if that's a Dan user or what it is, but it's a post hole digger, and it looks just like that one up there that did not have the auger. Another sickle mower. I mean, we've been seeing a ton of these sell. So I don't know if people are upgrading or they're just sick of mowing ditches and pond edges. I don't know. Oh man, looks like a John Deere. Oh, what size are we? Okay, MX5, so 5-footer. That's probably a 4-footer, 5-footer, 3-point hitch spreader. Okay, so this is an offset disc. It looks like, see, we're really close to grape vineyards here. I mean, you go up over that knoll right there, and it's all vineyards. And I wonder if that's not a vineyard disc. It's definitely offset, and it would tear stuff up on the first pass. Heavy sucker too. Looks like they got railroad tie right here and right there for weight. So you'd be down if you were free floating. This is the Smalls area. We'll check those out over there. But yeah, in through here, they got some snowmobiles back there, about 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, check out that pavilion. It's got the porch swing there and 2 chicken coops. I want the red one. You guys saw me plant my clover last year. You know, I used one of these. Now this is a 3-point hitch originally, put on a homemade base. And I think the homemade base actually would be better than what I've got store-bought. So yeah, it don't look too bad at all. Used, not abused. And the inside looks okay. Not rotted out or nothing. Yeah, that would work. Food plot special. Here's a Woods 84. Yeah, this would work nicely on the back of my 826. Might finish too fast, but it would work. Then some lawn carts here. Going right down the line, AgriFab. Got new front on there. Can always use them. Little roller. And then an Aaron's with the Kohler, powered Kohler. They had last year. They had a Simplicity, and it went cheap, like $350, and I should have bought it. I was dumb. It was toward the end of the auction, and I just didn't grab it. It's Craftsman, and then a Grizzly 660. Check this out. The old rough cut hunting shack with the steps on skids, so you could move it where you want it. Good grief! And it's got bark on it, so the deer will think it's a tree. And your dream buck will come up and probably start rubbing right there. But yeah, check this out. I like the fact it's on skids. Pull it with the cub. Just kidding. You ain't pulling nothing with that cub. Not something this size. Oh yeah, insulated. Yeah, you're out of the wind. My thing is you know, you slide the window like that. I'm an archery hunter. You know, can I get my bow? Huh. I don't know. That's pretty cool setup right here, man. Yeah, 2 men all day. You got your little buddy heater in here. You're set. And they're even going to be selling trees. They're root balled too. That's the only way I will buy trees is root balled. I've done the whole bare root thing, and never had any luck with them. They've never made it. But what I do is I you know, dig them out, put the root ball in with water and fertilizer, and then I take chicken wire and I fence them in about a foot or two higher than what they are. And if you take an index card and pinch the top, then the deer can't nip the top, because if the deer bite the top of those trees, that they'll stop growing. So I just use a 3x5 index card with staples, and they're good to go for that year. Don't take them long to grow. These ones here look kind of, I see some blue spruce in there. It looks like maybe a Norway spruce, and then over here might be some red, white pine. That's what it looks like from a distance. Could be wrong. So that 2544 is going to have the same engine option. I think the 544s had the C200 gas, and then the 239 diesel 4-bangers. But still, cool tractor. I'm just staring at that thing going, so what'd you have? You probably had a driver and then a pounder. You had somebody out there on the plank. And I see more stuff coming in right now, so I'll definitely leave the auction zip link down below. And if you're looking for a shed or a chicken coop or a pavilion, get your butt up here at Route 89 Doug Chesley Auctioneering. You can't miss it. And this starts at 9 a.m. Saturday, Saturn Day. So I'm up in Erie, Pennsylvania. Well, no, I'm in Summit, Pennsylvania. Erie would love to believe that this is Erie. But it's a family farm and home. Have you ever heard of one of them? And this just opened up not too long ago. I don't know, maybe within the last 6 months, maybe to a year. Then I look over here. They got trailers and stuff, but there's like a little tractor mabob right there. I'm gonna go over and look at it. Chances are it's made by, you know, somebody else and then labeled their stuff. That's usually the case, but yeah, and they got trailers. I'm just gonna walk around. About 41 degrees and super windy. Okay, well here's a brand I've never seen before. It's a Summit, and apparently it's made by International Tractors Limited out of India. And then I guess the parts are brought here and assembled here. So if you're a greenie, that's more of an Oliver type green. So you Oliver guy. And they want, let's see, yeah, 19 grand. I don't know. Probably a lot like a Mahindra if it's from India. Stay tuned, as tomorrow night we go kick it with Kiko. And there's a couple low-hour tractors we're going to watch sell. I think one has 400 hours, the other one has like 3-something on it. One's a Kubota, old Bodie, and the other one's a Case IH. Almost the size of the 125 we saw sell at the prototype auction. And then they've got, like I said in yesterday's video, they've got a C. It's not literally sitting in the weeds, but it looks like somebody parked it somewhere and pulled either the spindle off of it or just a wheel itself. I won't know till I get there, but Couple of smalls I'm interested in bidding on. Trailer there I'll probably throw a bid on. So I'll see you there. Kicking it with Kiko. Oh, this auction, Route 89, 9 a.m. Doug Chesley Auctioneering. Deuces.